Mm. I'm coming out. Hola, hola, hola. One second. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Beta. Give me 1 second. Let me put us together. Get us together. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, Robert. Hey, Garth. Hold on. Okay. My hair is not doing what I need it to do. Hello. Why is it not doing? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Beta. That's not working. See there? It's hard-headed. It's hard-headed. It doesn't really matter. It's 11 o'clock at night. It doesn't really matter, does it? Hello. Okay, let's see here. Beta, I got Sandy on here first. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Oh, goodness, Sandy. Hey, Garth, how are you? So Sandy, we are doing a 30-day self-love September series coming up very shortly in September, where we learn how to cultivate more self-love for ourselves, and in the interim of more self-love, we are able to heal ourselves from a lot of the ailments and the sicknesses that we have and move forward into a much more healthier, happier lifestyle. So we are going to be doing a lot of that in September. And then we have already started our book of the month. It'll be for September. However, we are going to read a couple of pages every night. So I probably won't read them verbatim. I won't read every chapter because it's a very short book. So maybe like 2 or 3 pages a night or something. Let's read this chat. Hello, Vital. Hello. Thank you, Veda. That's the only thing about this shirt. It just doesn't quite sit right. It's cute though, but it just don't want to sit where you need it to. Okay. Hey, Alexander. Hola, mi amor. Hey, Peanut Butter. You found what? Hey, Contrast. First time being early. Woo, 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 woo. Hola, hola, hola. Thank you, Alexandra. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Gracias. Let's see here. Glad Grandpa's doing okay. Hey, Garth. Saw your... Oh, you saw my promo video? Ah! High five. I just posted it. I literally just posted it. I was like, ooh, you should post this. Because I made it at like 4 o'clock. So, yeah. Let's see here. Hello, Jose a la baby. Or is that Asia baby? I'm not sure. Hello, Jose. How are you? Dun, 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 yeah, live. Okay, let me read this. I'm trying to read faster, y'all. I promise. That's a lot more Spanish, Alexander. Mm-hmm. Can you say something in English? I don't do a lot of Spanish, and my Spanish speakers, I don't know, are they here? Usually I get Dean to translate for me. Yes, thank you, Veda. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Sometimes it's close to 11-ish. However, when we do our September series, I will be on the ball. That's like Monday. But we will do our September series. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that. We are doing a self-love series in September. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. Love, love, love the hearts. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Y'all know how to make a lady feel special. Hello, Michael. Or Mike. Hello, Mike. Hello, Raphael. Habla em. So if you know what it means, Vital, then you can help me out because Alexander is giving me a lot of Spanish this evening. You usually have Deem or you have Deem or Misfit can help me with the Spanish. I don't know too much of it, but it's all good. Okay. What happened? I didn't know something wrong. Okay, let's see here. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. Oh, thank you, Contrast. Hola, Rico. Oh, somebody's already getting timed out. Are y'all already getting put in timeout? What did y'all do? What did y'all say? Okay, so this evening we are going to continue where we left off on the book. We read the first 5 pages of the book. I think I may only just read 2 or 3 pages this evening of the book. By the way, the name of the book is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shen. It goes along the lines of our September series, our Self-Love September series. So I do think it is perfectly in alignment with what we are discussing. Also, I think it's going to be very beneficial to you because there are a lot of affirmations and declarations in this book as well. And so as I read along, I want you to be mindful of that because you can write them down and keep them for yourself. They're very powerful and they work very, very well. And you know, we love affirmations, we love declarations, we love things that we can call and speak into existence because they work and they work very well. So I'm going to read to you. Did I? And I think I read to page 10. Yes, I'm going to read 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to read to you page 11 through 14 tonight. Your favorite book is Wonder. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that book. But the best book is Outwitting the Devil is really good. And you don't even Outwitting the Devil is it's on YouTube as well. And so is The Game of Life and How to Play It. You can look it up on YouTube and listen to the audio version of it. It is also a what we call a public domain book. So any book that is over 75 years ago has been published by the author, it becomes a public domain book. And so by public domain, meaning anybody can access it free of charge. You can literally go to Google and download The Game of Life and How to Play It on PDF, and you can download it and you can read along with me. I love for people to read along with me, and that way you have a copy, and then you can listen. You can see all the affirmations that it has as well, and or you can listen to it on YouTube at your discretion, and it also is free. So Outwitting the Devil is one of those books as well. It's a very good read, so I do agree with Rico on that. Phenomenal book. It makes you really think about your thoughts because in the book it tells you, it's almost as if you blame the devil, but the devil would tell you you did it to yourself. Ugh, gut wrenching. It's a really good book. And so, you know what? Let me look. Let me see. I don't know if I guess it's a public domain book too. Let me see. But that's a really good one too. And it's by Napoleon, so it probably is public domain because originally published June 2011. You lying. He been dead. You lying. But I don't know when it got really published. It's not originally published 2011. He died long before that. Anyhow, Google got it wrong. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. You can't stay long. No, peanut butter, don't go. Different things. Contrast. The things I've heard, the things that I've experienced, the things that I've read still amaze me to today. Still till today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would love to know, Robert. Robert be sleeping on me. He be falling asleep on me. Robert, what number are we at? I don't know. Robert falls asleep, so I don't even know if our numbers are accurate. Hey, Nevaeh. Hey, Jerome. Hello. Oh. Hey, Jody. How are you, Jody? Jody, you are perfect timing because I'm about to read this book, and this book is going to be perfect for you. The name of the book is The Game of Life and How to Play. It is literally a public domain book, meaning it is a free book. You can download it from PDF, or you can actually go to YouTube and type in The Game of Life and How to Play It, and they will give you the audio version of the book. It's not very long, actually, because the book is less than 100 pages. And is very good. I'm glad you're doing well. 482. Okay, Robert. Okay. It's a good thing, Jody. Hello, sweetheart. Your beauty has got me twisted. You are my love chocolate. Oh, thank you, Samuel. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm doing okay. Glad. What is making love in September 27th? I don't know. Is that like a riddle or something? What is it? Is that a riddle? Young man. Thank you, Vital. Okay, well, I'm out if it's about God. if it's about God. It has some references to the Bible. It's not I wouldn't call it a God book, but I could see if you felt that way. I just think it's a really good read. So I would say, don't knock it till you try it. Let's just read the book for what it is first. Or you can actually listen to Rico. Rico was just mentioned the book Outwitting the Devil. If you want to listen to that one, that would also be a good read for you, Jody. Either or is fine. Either or both. If you are just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:21 p.m. We are gearing up for our self-love September series, which is going to be 30 days right here on this channel, where we talk about different self-love tips and the things that can help us really move the needle as we move and progress throughout the end of this year. September is also a really good month for manifesting, so I'm hoping and praying that you all are going to join us, because it is going to be a really good month for those things. And also, if you are wanting to join our VIP series, or if you're wanting to get VIP access, we have that available. I do need to post that, don't I, Asia? I do. So I'm going to post that right now. I'm thinking about it before I forget. Yeah. And if you are new to our live streams, welcome, welcome, welcome. Double tap that screen. Like the live. And let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh no. Gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning. Okay, Contrast. I'm glad you're here. Came on, a friend is calling. Okay, Nevaeh. Love ain't real. Here's the poll question for this evening, 'cause that's what I wanted to talk about. Give me 1 second to write this in here. All right, poll question is up. Double tap the screen to like the live. That is all you have to do. We would also love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. However, you don't have to. We would love just for you to listen in, see if there's something that we talk about this evening that really resonates with you. And we're glad you're here. Now, our last 5 live streams that we have, we go live every evening, but the last 5 in particular, they are ad-free. We are a monetized channel. Yay. However, the last 5 are no ads on them, and we do that so that you can go back and watch them at your leisure for 1 full week, so you can go back and watch it and you don't have to worry about the ads, because our live streams are usually about 2.5 hours. And so in order for you to watch them just fully without having to stop and go, we do make sure that the last 5 are ad-free. So go back and watch those this week, okay? Go back and watch them this week so that you don't have to worry about all the ads, because all the other ones are monetized, okay? Unless they are made for children. If they are made for children, then they're not monetized. So there is one last week where I had, a couple last week where I had my godchildren on. Those are not monetized, so you can also go back and watch those too, okay? All right. Okay, so let me do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to post this link. So if you're interested in the VIP access is going to be once a week. We're going to get on via Zoom, and we will talk about the lessons that we have been discussing all week. And then you'll have your chance to ask me questions. I'll be able to answer some of your questions. And it'll be like a kind of like a ask me anything pertaining to the self-love September series. And it'll be on Zoom, so you'll be able to see me and I'll be able to see you. So I think it's gonna be really nice. Okay, hold on. And so it's going to be like once a week we'll get on Zoom and we'll chat. It'll be a group session, so that way the questions that you ask will be beneficial to other people in the chat as well. So I always encourage everybody to join VIP access. VIP access is $30. It's 30 days, $30, $1 a day. Okay. It is up. The link is in the description. If you cannot see it, let me know. You should be able to see it. Also, we do have merchandise as well. I will link that below. We have water bottles and manifestation stickers. We have t-shirts, mugs, and snack bags or snack totes. I should tell you that my snack this evening is an unusual one. We do snack and chats very frequently on this channel. And so every night I come on and I bring a different snack. I feel like I'm torn between several snacks at this current moment. But one in particular is kind of like... Hey, Joshua. The day you find love, you start to believe in God. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to. Don't do it for us. Do it for yourself. Okay. Let me get more comfortable because I want my back up against something. Okay. I'm gonna turn you this way. I want to snack. I want it to like a pretzel. Interesting. Okay. Does everybody see my my description? Do you see the description in the chat? Not in the chat, but on my page. I think you should be able to. Okay. All right. So I have my water. I feel like I need a napkin, actually. Let's see. So, my snack this evening. Pickles. Okay. Because why not? Robert, breathe. You know, the best thing about this channel, the best thing about this channel, self-love, awareness, is that everybody has their own experiences and everybody has their own journey. And then also, people just like to talk. Just let them talk. Sometimes they talk their way into the right answer. That's the fun part. So you just let them talk and let them experience life in the way that they want to. No need to get upset. No need to... Just let them be. Yeah. Hmm. We don't do victim here, Jody. I'm not good enough. I'm not so and so. That's a victim mentality. We don't do that here. And I did say I was going to do a venting session. Maybe we should start. Yes. So these are kosher dill made with sea salt. I probably need a fork, but I don't have. Oh, maybe I do got one. Hold on. We don't want to be messy. Hold on. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, Robin. Okay. Yes. Okay, Jody. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It is. All right. All right. So, yeah, definitely taste the sea salt. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Desert. Um. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna read this book. It's The Game of Life and How to Play It. Have you tried it? No. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah. I'm not a big ranch person, actually. All right, let's read our book. Where did it go? Okay. It does sound. I feel like I've seen it on a TikTok, but okay, let's focus. By the way, what did you put in chat for your answers? Have you experienced joy? 82% say yes. Okay. Put a pin in that because I want to know what was joyful to you. 9% said no, and then 9% said I don't know. Ooh, that's a sweet spot. That's a good one. Okay. So, we're going to continue from page 11 for the Game of Life and How to Play It. You can download it from you can download it from PDF online at no cost. It is free. You can follow along with us, okay? For example, a woman once asked me why her life was now one of poverty limitation. Formerly, she had a home. was surrounded by beautiful things and had plenty of money. We found she had often tired of the management of her home and had said repeatedly, "I'm sick and tired of these things. I wish I lived in a trunk." And she added, "Today I'm living in that trunk." She had spoken herself into a trunk. The subconscious mind has no sense of humor, and people often joke themselves into unhappy experiences. Jody. I want you to hear this, Jody. For example, a woman who had a great deal of money joked continually about getting ready for the poorhouse. In a few years, she was almost destitute, having impressed the subconscious mind with a picture of lack and limitation. Fortunately, the law works both ways, and a situation of lack may be changed to one of plenty. For example, a woman came to me one hot summer day for a treatment for prosperity. She was worn out, dejected, and discouraged. She said she possessed just $8 in the world. I said, "Good. Well, bless the $8 and multiply them just as Jesus Christ multiplied the loaves and the fishes, for he taught that every man had the power to bless and multiply, to heal and to prosper." She said, "What shall I do next?" I replied, "Follow intuition. Have you a hunch to do anything or go anywhere?" Intuition means intuition or to be taught from within. It means it is a man's unerring guide, and I will deal more fully with this in its law in the following chapter. The woman replied, "I don't know. I seem to have a hunch to go home. I've just enough money for car fare." Her home was in a distant city and was one of lack and limitation, and the reasoning mind or intellect would have said, "Stay in New York and get to work and make some money." I replied, "Then go home. Never violate a hunch." I spoke the following words for her: "Infinite Spirit, open the way for great abundance for blank. She is an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to her by divine right." Let me say that again so y'all can write that down. Let me say that again so you can write that down, okay? Infinite Spirit, open the way for great abundance for blank. You put your name in there, okay? She is an irresistible magnet, or he is an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to him or her by divine right. Okay? Infinite Spirit, open the way for great abundance for, enter your name. She or he is an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to he or she by divine right. I told her to repeat it continually also. She left for home immediately. In calling on a woman, she left for home immediately. In calling on a woman one day, she linked up with an old friend of her family. Through this friend, she received thousands of dollars in a most miraculous way. She said to me often, "Tell people about the woman who came to you with the $8 and a hunch. There is also plenty on man's pathway, but it can only be brought into manifestation through desire, faith, or the spoken word." Jesus Christ brought out clearly that man must make the first move. Okay? Let me say that again. Jesus Christ brought out clearly that man must make the first move. "Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be open unto you. Matthew 7:7. In the scriptures we've read. Concerning the works of my hands, command ye me. Infinite intelligence, God, is ever ready to carry out man's smallest and greatest demands. Every desire uttered or unexpressed is a demand. We are often startled by having a wish suddenly fulfilled. For example, one Easter, having seen many beautiful rose trees in the florist's windows, I wished I would receive one, and for an instant saw it mentally being carried in the door. Easter came, and with it a beautiful rose tree. I thanked my friend the following day and told her it was just what I had wanted. She replied, I didn't send you a rose tree. I sent you lilies. The man had mixed the order and sent me a rose tree simply because I started the law in the action and I had to have a rose tree. Nothing stands between man and his highest ideals and every desire of his heart but doubt and worry and fear. When a man can wish without worrying, every desire will be instantly fulfilled. When a man can wish without worry, every desire will be instantly fulfilled. I will explain more fully in the following chapter the scientific reason for this and how fear must be erased from the consciousness. It is man's only enemy, fear or lack, fear of failure, fear of sickness, fear of loss, and a feeling of insecurity on some plane. Jesus Christ said, "We are ye fearful." Oh, why are ye fearful? O ye of little faith. Matthew 8:26. So we can see we must substitute faith for fear. For fear is only inverted faith. It is faith in evil instead of good. The object of the game of life is to see clearly one's good and to obliterate all mental pictures of evil. This must be done by impressing the subconscious mind with the realization of good. A very brilliant man who has attained great success told me he had suddenly erased all fear from his consciousness by reading a sign which hung in a room. He saw printed in large, very large letters this statement: "Why worry? It probably will never happen." Why worry? It probably will never happen. Okay. These words were stamped indelibly upon his subconscious mind, and he has now a firm conviction that only good can come into his life. Therefore, only good can manifest. In the following chapter, I will deal with the different methods of impressing the subconscious mind. It is man's faithful servant, but one must be careful to give it to the right orders. Man has every silent listener at his side, his subconscious mind. Every thought, every word is impressed upon it and carried out in an amazing detail. It is like a singer making a record on the sensitive disc of the phonographic plate. Don't know what that is. Something 100 years ago, okay? Every note and tone of the singer's voice is registered. If he coughs or hesitates, it is registered also. So let us break the old bad records in the subconscious mind, the records of our lives which we do not wish to keep, and make new, beautiful ones. Speak the words aloud with power and conviction. I now smash and demolish by my spoken word every untrue record in my subconscious mind. They shall return to the dust, heap of their native nothingness, for they came from my own vain imaginings. I now make my perfect records through the Christ within, the records of health, wealth, love, and perfect expression. This is a square of life, the game completed. In the following chapters, I will show how man can change his conditions by changing his words. Any man who does not know the power of the word is behind the times. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Oh, good night, Veda. That's a laptop. So Joshua, you can literally go to Google and type in the Game of Life and how to play it PDF, and you can download it for free because it is an older book. It literally was made in 1925, so the book is 100 years old this year, and it still has so many good teachings in it, and so that's why we're reading it. So I'm only doing like 4 pages a night. I probably should maybe do 2 pages, but yeah, I'm doing like 3 or 4 pages a night. Phonographic replace recording recording. I was like, I just know it sounds. I know it's old. Did she say? I don't know if she said. No, not photographic. Phonographic. Phonographic. Phonographic plate. I don't know. Let me see what that is. I don't know what that is. You keep me calm and humble. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Yeah, sound record. Yeah, phono like sound, like phone. Yeah. So if you're just joining us and you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:48 p.m. We are just shy of midnight. We would love for you to like and subscribe. Double tap that screen so that you can like the live. And also let us know where you're tuning in from and your location. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. We have a lot of... we are doing a lot for the month of September. We are doing a Self-Love September series in which we would love for you to join. We are doing, every day we're doing something pertaining to self-love. And currently we are reading a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. It is available on Google, and you can also find it on YouTube and listen to it. Let us know in the chat the poll question of the evening. Have you experienced joy? And if you have, what moments of joy have you experienced? I'm generally very curious to know what made you feel joyful. So let us know in the chat. And we do snack and chats every evening. And so tonight, my snack of choice is pickles. So we have kosher dill spear pickles tonight. Okay. So what made you joyful? Do you remember one of your joyful moments? Hello, tomorrow I want to dream with you. Hey, hip hop, how are you? We not talking about dreams, we talking about joy. But thank you, hip hop. So, Robert, what makes you feel joyful? If you answer yes to that question. So Garth said his nieces and nephews. Okay. What's very interesting is most people Most people feel very uncomfortable with joy. So much so that when everything is perfect in their life, they fear something is going to happen. So my question to you is, how do you stay in a space of joy? Because joy is very uncomfortable for most people. Veda, I'm eating pickles. Believe it or not, life makes you feel joyful. Life makes me feel joyful. Look at the bag. Because I read... No, it was a video. It was a video, I can't remember the lady's name, but she was talking with Oprah. And she said the number one emotion most people have the most difficult time experiencing is joy. And so as I hear you say that, Robert and Garth and stuff, I'm mindful of how often do we stay there, though? Because you could stay in a place of joy, but most people, it's very difficult for them to do. When I say that, for example, if you have ever had a birthday party and people sing to you, it is the most uncomfortable thing to do. You're just like, I don't know where to look. I don't know. Should I look at the cake? Should I look at them? Should I smile? I don't know what to do because you have so many eyes on you and people are singing to you, right? And so it's very uncomfortable feeling, but that's how joy is, right? It's so, when all the eyes are on you, when people are praising you, people are lifting you up, it can feel very uncomfortable. So I'm just curious, yeah. Have you experienced joy? Is that a daily thing, or are you saying that, like, Robert, your answer sounds very do you feel that way? Do you really, really feel that way? Or does it sound good? I want to know how you feel, not necessarily like yeah. Yes? How many cars did you sell today? Okay. And how long have you been in the church, Robert? Have you been all your life, or is it newer for you? Wow. Okay. What do you mean? These are twists. So I didn't untwist them. Okay, Robert. Sounds crunchy. It is crunchy. You hear it, right? Crunchy and salty. Because these are made with... That was epic, though. Because I dropped it, and it landed right back in the pickle juice. I thought it was going to go somewhere else, but it landed right back in the pickle. So, yeah. So, the snack of this evening is pickles. Hey, Jess. Maybe I didn't have a good handle on it. Why must you play so much? You don't want to get eaten. Stop playing. You're quite fair. Hold up. Okay, Robert. That's salty. Okay. Answer to phonographic plates. A phonographic record, also known as a gramophone, especially. Pickles. 0. It says 0 calories. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Okay. So 0 calories. So healthy snacks. Hey, Misfit. It says 0 calories. Look. 0 calories. Even though it's backwards for y'all, but it's 0 calories. And these were made since 1926, so they're almost 100 years old too. I mean, not this particular one, but glad you have one. I can't be choking on pickles on YouTube. Y'all want to let me live that down, so we have to have water. That doesn't seem possible. So yes, okay. Just go home. Okay, Robert. Okay. Yeah, because they have sea salt in them. Made with sea salt. So they're a little probably on the saltier side. Oh, you don't like pickles? Oh, I like pickles, yeah. I don't eat them often, but I do like them. I do like them. It is vinegar, so no calories. Yep, no calories, but cucumber has calories. I don't know how it can be 0. Does a cucumber have calories though? But cucumbers are water though, right? A cucumber breaks down to water. Why did the had sealant? What you mean, Vital? I have some special. Why? There's nothing in them. There's no sugar in them. I feel like there's no sugar. It shouldn't have no calories anyway. They're amazing. They're amazing. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is midnight. It is 12 o'clock in the morning officially. We go live every night around 10:30. We are currently gearing up for our Self-Love September series, and that is going to be for the entire month of September. It is free to join. However, if you would like to do VIP, you can click the link in our description and purchase that. It is 30 days for $30, and we will get online on the once a week, and we will kind of talk about the things that we've learned during the week, answer any of the questions that you may have, and also kind of help you unpack some of the things that we are learning. Hello, Gamers Junkie. Hello, Sean. How are you? Hello from Canada. Don't forget to double tap that screen. And also like and subscribe. Help us get to our goal of 6,000 subscribers. We are currently sitting at, let's ask the question. Good question. Where are we at today? Today we are sitting at, oh wow, that's not us. Dashboard. Oh wow, Misfit. Giving us history lessons. We are currently sitting at 5,210, so 5,210 subscribers. So we need a total of 790 subscribers to reach our goal. I'm glad you're doing good. I bet I know what it says 0, but what does it say? Usually 15 servings per container serving size. 1 ounce, 28 G, yes, 28 grams. About 2/3 a spear. So how many I had? 2, right? I had 2 pickles. Or 3. I don't remember. How many did I have? 2? I think I had 2. 1 fell back in here, so that was 2, I think. Deep fried pickle sounds good. All right. Okay, Scott. I'm not worried about calorie count. I barely weigh 100 pounds anyway. It doesn't bother me. If it helps you, then I'm glad you answered your question. I'm glad you solved your own mystery. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I was just curious. Like your brain wasn't gonna shut off until you figured it out. Okay. 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 Let's check this poll question. Actually, let's see here. It'd be like that sometimes, though. It'd be like that sometimes. You'd be like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? You know, you just can't, like, let it go until it's figured out. And so, yeah, I get it. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't, it didn't. But I'm glad you feel better. All right, so the poll question is, have you experienced joy? 65% say yes, 10% say no, and then 25% say I don't know. That's a large number. 25% say I don't know. Okay. So let's look at the definition of joy. Joy is an intense Okay. Joy is an intense, prolonged emotion of delight, happiness, and contentment, often resulting from good fortune, success, or a sense of well-being. While related to fleeting emotions like happiness or pleasure, joy is characterized by enduring quality and can also be described as a state of bliss or a source of great pleasure. Joy is a powerful feeling of great pleasure and elation. Long-lasting, unlike happiness, which can be temporary, joy is a more enduring state of contentment and satisfaction with life. Internal sources, it often arises from internal factors like well-being and purpose, rather than solely external circumstances. Expression, joy is often expressed through gaiety or laughter. Joy is so good. joy, Misfit? They're not wrong. They just, I don't know. I don't think so. With that definition, not sure I've experienced joy either. Yeah. So, joy is a sense of, and that's why I said for most people, it's hard for people to experience joy because they won't allow themselves to. For a lot of people, it feels unnerving, it feels uncomfortable to be in a state of joy and to be happy all the time. Like, our emotions will make us think we need to be negative. Like, oh, if everything is perfect, something must be wrong, right? Something awful must be going to happen. And we will put ourselves in a state of panic and fear, and we will take that joy and just snatch it out. And so that's the reason for the question, have you experienced joy? Because joy is something that you should have for an extended period of time, not for a moment. I'm looking. Okay. The man's my not picking up. Okay, Nevaeh. Thank you, Nevaeh. Nevaeh makes sure I'm always on point. There's too much wrong with the world for me to ignore to feel joyful. Oh, no, 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 no. This is why we do this self-love journey. This is why we do connection back to self, because you are focusing on everything else but the one person that matters the most to you, which is you. And in order for you to contribute to the world, you must contribute to yourself first. You have to contribute to yourself first. Here's the thing, Misfit, though. It can be. It can be. Joy is an intense, prolonged emotion of delight, happiness, and contentment. It says prolonged. It's supposed to be. And the longer that you are in a state of joy, the more good things keep happening to you over and over and over again. It's like you continue to attract the things that you want when you are in the vibration of the wanting, in the vibration of joy. You will keep getting joyful things. When you immediately tell yourself, oh no, it's too good, something's gonna happen, then you take yourself out of the vibration, then you take the gifts along with it, right? Joyful is a mentality more so than a fleeting emotion. Sounds like, yes, joy should be a way of life. I think most people confuse happiness with joy according to the definition. Right, but happiness is not. Yeah, happiness is a more fleeting emotion, often triggered by specific moments or events, though closely related to joy. Mm-hmm. So happiness is like a moment. Joy is like happiness, 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 happiness. Right, moment, 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 moment. Like all the moments combined for a long period of time equal joy. But just one moment of happiness is just happiness, right? So it's like if if happiness were a penny, you would need a lot of pennies to experience an intense, prolonged amount of joy. Hey, Game Time, how are you? Can y'all hear me? Good night, Scott. Good night, Scott. I think I'll move y'all this way. I was like, why is it so heavy? Oh, it's the pickles. It's the pickles. So, I want you to Work on your joy. Work on that joy. Joy, 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 joy. All right, yes. Regardless of all the unpleasant things that occur in life, I quickly find things to be grateful for about my place, my team. I'm so glad you said that, Vital. And one of the ways to stay in that state of bliss and joy and being joyful is to acknowledge the present and where you are and being grateful. So everybody let me know two things that you're grateful for. Two things that you're grateful for. Let me know in the chat. And I want you to dig deep. Give me something good. Not like I woke up in Jesus or God. No, give me something else. Give me something else. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Health and internet connection. Listen, because sometimes that internet connection, right? Okay, Misfit. I'm good, Game Time. How are you? Life and my love muscle. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I should. Is that your heart? Just over. Is that your heart? That's a different one. That's a different way to put it. That's a different way to put it. So if you are just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:13 a.m. So we are a little after midnight. The question of the evening is, have you ever experienced joy? Let us know yes, no, or I don't know. Currently, our poll is 64% say yes, 14% say no, and 23% say I don't know if they've experienced joy. I'm grateful for you, Aysia. I'm grateful for you. Love you. Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Rico. I said two things you're grateful for, Rico. No. What else are you grateful for? Give me two things. I want you to dig deep now. Don't give me the answer that most people give, like, oh, life, God. Even the health one is a little very, very surface. I want you to dig a little deeper. Because by digging deeper, it will allow you to understand how joy works. Joy works by finding the little things to be grateful for. If we're always just grateful for, oh, I'm just grateful for life, I'm grateful for waking up, which is cool, it's understandable. In order to stay in the vibration of joy, we have to dig deeper. We have to find the moments that we're overlooking, right? I go on awareness walks every day. I call them awareness walks because I walk to see what comes up for me. And in the awareness walks, I notice so many different things. If I had not, in my awareness walks, so let's be clear, I only started walking because at the time, my dog had gotten hit by, we think he got hit by a car. I'm not sure what it was at the time. But he walked like a little drunk crab. And I wish I had known back then. I took him to physical therapy, but I should have had a chiropractor probably back in shape. I didn't even know they had animal chiropractors back then. So anyway, I started walking him so that he could, understand the neighborhood, because he had ran off one day. And so I was like, just in case that ever happens again, he knows his way back home. So I started walking him around the neighborhood. And when I started walking him around the neighborhood, I was like, dang, why are there's so many screws? There was just so many screws every time I would walk him. And so it got me to start picking them up. And I was like, well, you know what? I don't want anybody to have a bad day. So I would start picking up the screws, picking up the screws. And I promise you, I would see a screw probably at least every day or every other day. Picking up screws, picking up screws. By the way, the screws most often come from your mailboxes because you open and close and open and close and open and close. And so the screws get loose and they fall, and then you end up running over them with your tire, and then so you're mad. So I would pick them up along the way. And then because I noticed the screws, then I started noticing um, the then I started noticing what was it? I think it was worms. I was like, dang, because I kept looking. I was like, dang, there sure are a lot of worms. They don't know like the sun's out. They just dying on the street. And then what I would start doing is I would start seeing them crawl across the street. I'd be like, I don't want you to die. So I kept throwing back over to the side, throwing back over. I'm so good. I'm girly, but I'm not girly. Um, and then I was like, well, Aysia, this is nature. You're not supposed to throw them. If it's supposed to die, it's supposed to die. So I stopped throwing the worms, and then I started noticing money. So that's what would make me start picking up money. So all I'm saying is, the more you are grateful for the little things. So I started being grateful for walking him every day, because when I started walking him, I started noticing the screws. By noticing the screws, I was like, well, let me pick them up because I don't want anybody to have a bad day. By noticing the screws, I started noticing the worms, which is interesting now because I have birds on my arm, and if I had not noticed the worms, I would have not noticed the birds, right? So I say that to say everything is in steps. Everything is step by step by step. So the awareness that you get and the being grateful and the joy comes step by step by step. So you won't get it overnight if you've never experienced it, or if you've never started to look for those things. But in looking for the happy moments over and over and over again, and looking for being the grateful moments, you experience longer terms of happiness, which in turn give you longer terms of enjoyment. And joy comes in knowing that you are able to experience life in a beautiful state of mind, knowing that you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be in everything. You can simply just be with yourself, and knowing that you are okay, and knowing that life is beautiful just because you exist in it, not because you have to perform or have to show up and be grand for other people. Just being with yourself and loving who you truly are. That's why we always do the mirror work, because it's so important to tap into yourself and realize who you are outside of everybody else, right? Like, if nobody else existed, would you enjoy your company? And that probably is a good question too. That may be a question for tomorrow, right? If nobody else existed, if you had no job to go to, if you had no family and no friends, would would you be okay with yourself? Would you be in a place where you enjoy your own company? If you had no internet, if you had no TV or no electronics, right? Would you be okay with just being with yourself? Like, that in itself speaks to self-love as well. My family, including my friends, and the freedom we have to express our liberty. Okay, Garth, I know I'm grateful for you twice. You are failing, Rico. Start over. That's not what I said. Have you experienced joy, and when, and what, and why? Yes, yes, yes. I experience joy every day. Every day. I think that's why I named myself Aysia Smiles, because there is very little for me to get upset about. Even when I'm upset, it doesn't take long for me to change that vibration, to change that narrative, right? I can feel myself getting angry or frustrated or something, and then I'd be like, but why, right? Like, even some of the comments in the chat, right? Like, they can start to nitpick, right? And I can start to feel the little pricks. And I'm like, Aysia, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because after this, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to have a good night. And I'm going to sleep really well. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to have a wonderful day. And I'm going to go on my awareness walk. And I'm going to see the awesome things that come up for me. And every night when I get off this live, I have really good like ahas and really good downloads of things that I've learned and things that people have said in the chat. And then I'll reference it back to something that's happened to me earlier in the day or something that I was like, wow, I'm proud of you, Aysia, for not getting upset. I'm proud of you for not overthinking it. I'm proud of you for not harping on. I'm proud of you for not, because you will sometimes will spiral because somebody says one comment and you'll think about it over and over and over again. And it's like, but why though? That's why we talk about the book. That's why we're reading the book, right? The Game of Life and How to Play It. Teaching you how to play this game called life so that you can enjoy the joyful moment, so that you can stay happy, you can stay healthy, all the things that you're grateful for, you can keep those, you can keep the momentum going and extend that for a very long amount of time so that you are not feeling stuck, depressed, lonely, sad, mad, right? The goal is not to just be here, right? Because I hear people say that all the time. Like, how are you? I'm here. The goal is not to just be here. The goal is to have joy while you're here. The reason why we're here is to have the experience. The experience is what it is, right? We're not here for a long time, so let's make the most of it, right? Why are you just here? Why do you just want to be here? Just here? There's so much to do. There's so much to see. I started to ask the question, are you bored? Because I promise you, I've never been bored. Not in my adult life. I have never been bored. I don't even know what that feels like. I don't even know what that looks like. There is too many things to do. Are you laughing? You remember? I'm serious. People say I'm like, when kids say I'm bored, it's because they're kids, right? But adults, I ain't never been bored. Sleep is fantastic. Listen, and I don't even watch TV like that. So I don't have to watch TV. But between, work, going down rabbit holes of knowledge and information, wisdom and understanding, doing my awareness walks, doing my yoga and my handstands, doing, catching up with family and friends, I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, there's not enough time in the day because there's so much to do. And so people say I'm bored. I'm like, bored? What is that? What is that? Is that new? Is that a new term? What's that? Okay, let's read this chat. Okay. Let's see here. I just feel asleep. Oh, you fell asleep? Oh, it's okay, Rico. When my mom transcended, I discovered that I was able to continue finding joy because I never thought I would be able to carry on without mom being the physical. Oh, that's good, Vital. That's good. Very cool, Vital. Yes. 100% yes. Hello. Hey, Eric. How are you? Thank you, Eric. I discovered I was strong enough to keep pressing forward. Yes. And mom is still with me in spirit. I was mom's caregiver since I was a child. Wow. Okay. Were you a older? Were you the youngest sibling? Did you have a lot of older siblings, or did your mom have you at a later point in life? You are a Gemini. We are always finding something to keep us from being bored. Yeah, that's like, I'm like bored now. That's not my vocabulary. Lifelong learner. Lifelong learner. How do you define awareness walks? Great question, Eric. I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier before you came on. Awareness walks to me are the things that I notice over time. So I watched a video the other day, and the lady was talking about, when God says he's a lamp unto your feet. If you think about a lamp it only shows you enough to take a step. Right? Lamps are not large, right? A lamp has a shade, and then you see the light under it, right? And so it's enough for you to take a step and take a step and take a step, not for you to see the whole big picture. And so awareness walks are just that. Awareness walks are for me to notice one thing and then notice another thing and then notice another thing and then notice another thing. But if I had not noticed the first thing, I would not have noticed all the other things. So, for example, like I have so many awareness walks, but I'm trying to think. I don't know if I had anything really, really profound today, but I always walk a different way when I do my awareness walks. I never walk the same way, and because I'm in this, I'm over here. I have plenty of places to go. Now there are plenty of like ponds and stuff near here, so I walk around the pond. I just broke my nail. Okay, so let's say, for instance, I'm walking and I see a rabbit. I'm like, oh my God, look at the cute little rabbit. Or I stop and see a dragonfly. So, oh, it's a dragonfly. And because I stopped and I saw the dragonfly, now I see the rabbit. But if I had not seen the dragonfly cross my path, I would have not noticed the rabbit. And then because I noticed the rabbit, then I noticed the money right on the ground, right in front of, right. Like I look at the rabbit, then I notice the money. So stuff like that. Like one thing starts another thing starts another thing. But if I had not noticed the first thing, I would have ignored or missed all the other signs. So that's what I mean by awareness, because it happens just that fast. It's something that when you start to look for things, when you start to look for little hints of positivity, little things that you're grateful for, you start to find more things, and they compound over time. Like when I started listening to Abraham Hicks, I started finding more things in that realm that are exactly like what I'm looking to attract, what I'm looking to find, right? If I think about the algorithm, right? We talk about algorithms all the time on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It's like, well, it's the algorithm. It's the algorithm. If I watch something that's positive and I like the positive thing, then they more so likely they will show me more things like that, right? Like I like the really extravagant wedding proposals, right? Like everybody's doing like these really nice wedding proposals where they're telling they're getting the women and they're surprising them, and everybody's handing her a rose, or he surprised her with all her family and friends in one location, or you know what I mean, like doing like really elaborate things, because usually that wasn't a thing. Maybe like 5 years ago it wasn't a big thing, but now it's very prevalent nowadays for engagements and stuff. And so because I liked it, the algorithm keeps showing me more and more videos like that. Same thing with being grateful. The more you are grateful for something, the more you are aware of something, the more you get exposed to more and more and more and more things, right? So now if I'm walking and I pick up money, I look at the money now. It used to be that I would pick up the money and put the money in my pocket. Now I'm to the point where I pick up the money and I figure out if it was heads or tails. If it is heads, that tells me in my mind that money is coming from someplace new that I am not aware of. If the money is upside down and I see the tail, then to me that means I'm gonna get money, but it's coming from a previous encounter with somebody, or like it'll come from maybe a job that I've done in the past for somebody else, and they'll say, hey, I need I need you to update my website or something. So I know it's money that I've gotten from somebody, a previous client or something like that. So I just know that my awareness changes and heightens over time. When people say things to me now, I can go back and rethink when that interaction happened, and my interaction to their, like, if they say something that I felt like was normally I would have been upset about, then I reflect and say, oh, okay, now in the state that I'm at now, I understand why they said it the way they said it. So that I don't have to get mad or upset about it because I'm in a different place. So my awareness is always from a state of observance and witnessing, as opposed to actually being involved and feeling like I'm in reality, right? I'm more so pulled back. I'm also like when I look at my birds on my hand, I feel like it's more of a, like I'm taking an aerial view from things now. My perspective is different. I'm looking down from a larger view of things, a larger lens, than being down on the ground in the storm, if that makes sense. God bless you, Vital. It's truly honoring your parents. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Second born. Okay, second born. Okay, middle child. Gotcha. Good night, Eric. Is Jody crying? Jody, yeah. I'm not sure, Rico. The sibling that was 1 year older than me. How you transition due to auto? Okay. Mom raised us to flow in the elder order. Since he transcended at 20, that left me next. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to propose. I need to cut this. That's going to annoy me. And so when my nail breaks, that means it's time for them to go. That's the only thing I do. I love long nails. And they're not even really, really long, but they pop on the side. And I don't like it. But it is what it is. And that also lets me know, like, I could try and salvage it, but also it also means that what? It's time for change. It's time for change, right? If the nail gets short, it's time to cut them. Let them all grow, right? Different things. Like my level of awareness is different now. Instead of being upset that, oh, my nail broke, just cut it and they grow back, right? Different levels of awareness give you different levels of perspective. And so we don't get stuck on the little minute details of the day-to-day things. It just flows. Like the faster you can let stuff just roll off your back, the higher you can get to other levels in your life. The more love, the more money, the more success, the more other people will be attracted to you, because you just learn to stay in the flow, stay in the level of awareness. And a level of awareness also gives you that confidence to just know that it's okay. Like you're not upset, you're not bothered by anything. It is a level of clarity that most people don't have. And so when they see you, that you have it, they're very attracted to it, because like, man, I want to get like that. I want to be unbothered too. Like kids are just so unbothered, right? They don't have the care in the world. They're just happy go lucky all the time. Oh, I need to move around a little bit. Getting a little numb. Okay. Okay. But as a child, mom said I was gifted with insight and she was benefited from this. I'm able to tap into what's going on with people. Mom wasn't great with verbally expressing herself. I helped. Okay, Vital, that's good. Hello, Lucia. Oh, Felix. Hey, Felix. Do you want to know? Huh? What? Not tonight. Not tonight, Felix. This live is about joy. Mr. Is it Deba? Northeast Indian. Good morning, Northeast Indian. Mr. Deba. Debajit. Huh? Am I saying that correctly? You're welcome. We see those same qualities in you, Bible. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Felix. Felix, have you ever experienced joy? Have you ever experienced joy, Lucia? I meant Felix. I need find my clippers. And if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:36 a.m. We would love for you to like and subscribe. Also, double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Help us get to 50 likes this evening. And also, let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Let us know. Help us get to our goal of 6,000 subscribers. We are currently sitting at 5,210. So we need a total of 790 to go. So let us know in the chat also. Have you experienced joy? Let us know. We have 30 votes so far. Have you experienced joy? Yes, no, or I don't know. And to be clear, if you are unfamiliar with joy, joy is an extended, is happiness over a prolonged period of time. So imagine happiness is like a moment in time, and joy is like thousands of moments of happiness over time, so that you are always in a state of joy. So not that it's just once, like a one and done moment or event, but it's over and over and over and over and over and over again, because most people are fearful of it. Most people get to a place where they are happy and then they feel like, oh, if I'm happy and I enjoy this and I live in this moment, something bad is going to happen. And they immediately kick themselves out of the happiness and out of the joy. But if you are able to cultivate and stay within that vibration of happiness over and over and over again, they compound and then they grow. And then that's how that momentum begins to flow within you. And you can just ride it over and over for a long amount of time. But it also starts with being grateful and appreciating what you have and where you are, and being grateful in the little moments, because when you are grateful in the little moments, then the bigger ones just seem so much more plentiful for you. No, but happy, yes. Happiness, yes. Happiness, okay, so happiness for a moment, not happiness for a lifetime. Okay, double tap that screen. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers. Okay, I am going to give me a clip. Hold on. Otherwise, I can't find it. All right. I don't see it. I'll get it when I get off of here. Remind me don't to pick at it. Because if I pick at it, then it's definitely going to disappear. It's definitely going to be gone. Don't pick at it, Asia. Don't pick at it. Oh, goodness. Okay. So if you are new to our live stream, we are going to do a 30-day self-love September series. So we are going to do 30 days. So every day we're going to do something about self-love and awareness. Currently, we are reading The Game of Life and How to Play It. It is a free PDF you can actually download on your devices, or you can listen to it on YouTube. The Game of Life and How to Play It is a very short book. I encourage everybody to listen to it because it's really good for self-love, and it also goes in line with the things that we are talking about during the month of September. September is a very good month to manifest, and we are very grateful for that because we are almost ending the year, and it's about to get cold. The seasons are about to change, and so it's a good time for that. It's 12:38 in Trinidad. Good. Same here. Game time. It's 12:41 a.m. So we're on the same time zone. Nice. Good night. Good night, game time. Okay, as you are doing a great life purpose calling. Massive inner healing work is needed, and many are crying out for help and don't know it. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Vital. I appreciate that. I will say that it took a long time to get here. It did take a long time to get here, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. So, if you would like to join us on the self-healing September series, all you have to do is thank you, Alive and Thriving. I love that statement. If you are just joining us, you can join our self-love September series. And if you would like to be a part of our VIP, we have very limited space for VIP because it's going to be on Zoom, so it won't be a lot of people. It is $30. It is $1 a day. You can click the link in the description to join the VIP series. It's going to be a Zoom. We'll do every week. We will do a Zoom, and we will talk about the things that we've learned for the week, and then I will answer any questions that you may have, or if you want some more guidance or knowledge about something, we'll dig a little deeper into that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the Zoom calls because I get to really interact with you and get a little bit more hands-on, more so than just what we talk about in the chat. Now, the chat is great. I love the chat. However, I don't necessarily understand I'm very much a audio person, so I listen to what you say and I look at your mannerisms, and then I can kind of dictate and guide you from there. So it's a little different to have that conversation via chat because I don't know where you are coming from in your level of your emotions behind what you say sometimes. So I really are excited about the VIP coming up for the self-love series. So if you click on the description, you can sign up for that, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Hello, Alive and Thriving. I think you may be new to our channel, so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to our channel, I am so excited to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time here is 12:44 a.m. I am currently in Florida enjoying this lovely weather. However, it's a little bit humid, but I don't mind it because I was raised in Florida, so we're good about that. And we would love for you to answer our poll question this evening, which is, have you ever experienced joy? Now, joy is a feeling that you have for a prolonged period of time. So it starts off as happiness, like in the moment, and over for a long extended period of time. That is what we call joy. Have you experienced joy? Let us know in the chat. And by joy, I mean a feeling that you can keep with you throughout your day, throughout your night. It really requires you to be present and in the moment in order to enjoy it. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers by liking and subscribing. We are currently sitting at 5,210 subscribers. So I'm so thankful for all 5,210 of you who have decided to ride with us. And we would love for 790 more people to join us on this ride. Let us know in the chat who you are. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Don't be shy. I love y'all so much. I promise you I do. I have so many just good memories. I'm very grateful for all of you. So Robert, now that you are an empty nester, how you feeling? How you feeling? Joy, joy, joy. Down in my heart, where down in my heart, I got the joy. Oh my goodness. It took a while. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. It takes a while to get to this place. It is not for the weak. It is not, and that's why I say we don't do victim status over here, because it's not for the weak. If you're weak, it's it's not. You gotta have some backbone to do this work. It is very fulfilling on the other side, but there is a lot that needs to be chipped away. Like, the sculpture within you is there. We just have to chip away at all the things that we have gotten caked up around your joy, right? Like, your joy is in there. It's just full of sadness and betrayal and being misunderstood and upset, and yeah. So we gotta chip away at all that stuff. And because it's been that way for so long, it's almost like solidified. It's like calcified on top of you, and so it's like it it takes some time. It takes some time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're doing 30 days of no sugar anyway, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. That's why this evening we have snack and chats, and our snack of the evening was pickles. By the way, it says 0 calories, however. Somebody said it's not 0 calories. I don't know what that means. But, so yeah. Cucumbers, water, vinegar, sea salt. Yeah. Calcium chloride. Stuff I don't like. Okay. Needed this break about ready to travel and hang out with my beautiful sister. Okay, Robert. Okay, I hear you, Robert. Okay. Enjoy the break. Enjoy the break. What I will say is that for me, I had to peel back a lot of layers before I realized that I was at the base of all of the things that I kept saying with somebody else, right? Like, I kept saying it was this, and once this comes out, once this is done, then I'll focus on this. And once this is over, I'll focus on this. And once this is over. And it kept being something else. And so that kept being like excuse after excuse after excuse until all the things dropped by the wayside. And I was like, oh, it's literally just me here. It's just me. And so even if you're ever in therapy, you will realize that you are the only one sitting on that couch. And so that's what I'm wanting you all to just recognize, that everything starts and ends with you. Everything starts and ends with you. And we can make it seem like it's so many things outside of us as the reason why we can't do this or that, but it's really just internal. Maybe we're not feeling safe. Maybe we're not feeling ready. And that's okay. Just acknowledging it is like the first step. Just like we talk about the 12 steps in AA, right? Just acknowledging where you are is the first step, because we can move from there to the next step. It starts with you first, though. So I am so glad that you all are here. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, I know it is not by accident. There are no such thing as coincidences. So we are glad that you are here. We are glad that you are exposing yourself to this information. And just know that if you continue on this path, it will get better. You will get better. And you will feel so much happier and so much wiser, and you'll be able to acknowledge the little moments that you have, and you'll be able to have more self-love for yourself, have more compassion for others. That unconditional love, I am finding more and more, has nothing to do with everybody else and everything to do with you. So we keep saying that we want unconditional love, but the unconditional love truly has to start with you first. Has to start with you first. And then from there we can grow on to bigger and better things. All right, now let's read this chat. Don't forget to double tap that screen, and double tap the screen and like the live. It's not for the weak. Yes, it's so rewarding to walk this walk. Yes, yes, yes. So happy for you, sis. Thank you, Robert. I get a lot of people who ask how I came to this place in myself. They see the ice cap yet. What they don't see is the iceberg as total image, so it's not a small process at all. Yes, vital. That is the truest statement. Even when you see people who explode overnight, they didn't really explode. They did work after work after work after work, right? It's chipping away at it, chipping it away. And on the other side, once it takes off, then you see their growth, but it did not start there, right? So like when we look at this, and I get excited because I think about where I started and where I'm at now, and I can just see from here what's going to look like in a year from now. I tell you, I said I started this on January, I think January 12th, I think I said, until now, to see where we are. And I go live every single night. So to see what it looks like in January of 2026 is going to be crazy to me. But I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to see what unfolds for us. And I know what the goals that I have for myself are. And I know that it's just fun to just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Because whatever vibration that I'm in, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm hoping to attract, it just expands when I just lean into it. I just lean into it and enjoy it, and I see how it unfolds. So I am grateful for you all. I hope that you are going to join us for the self-love series in September, where we're doing 30 days of self-love and empowerment. And it's going to be here right on this channel. So all you have to do is just tune in. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every night when we do go live, because we are a late night channel, so I don't want you to forget. And also, don't forget the book. Their book this month and next month is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shen. And it is free. You can download it on YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube now. The Game of Life and How to Play It. Or you can download it from, just go to Google and download it. It's about 100 pages. It's not very long. Goes in perfectly in line with what we're talking about and calling in the things that you want into your life for the month of September. Let's see. Do y'all have a soul food place down there? Oh, in Florida? Oh yeah, plenty. Don't ask my mom. My mom would take you to all of them. All of them. There's some really good places down here. And I had some really good mac and cheese the other day. I'm dreaming about it because that's my favorite food, mac and cheese. I may not know you, yet I know you have done some serious work because it radiates from your essence. Thank you. It's just, I wish everybody could have the feeling. So she, okay, right. She'll like that too. Thank you, Vital. It does, right? It feels so good to be on this side of it. It feels so good to be on this side of it. It took a long time to get here because I was very much in a, and I don't know that I would say victim mode, but there were times where I was blaming somebody else, for sure, for sure. And I was making excuses, and I was telling myself that it's their fault that this is happening, and it's their fault that this is happening. And as I've gotten older and I've grown up, and I started to realize, I was like, they're not even here. You can't blame them. You can't blame nobody else if you're the only one in the room. So you will you just have to see things from a different perspective. I'm just grateful for it. And I would love for other people to have this experience. Now, everybody doesn't want the experience, right? Because some people are very still in the realm of this happened to me, not this happened for me. So if you are in the this happened to me mode, it will take you a longer time to understand this happened for you, or this happened as a result of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Because we manifest all the time. So if we want to manifest the things that we really truly desire, we have to stay in that vibration, in that feeling of love, in that feeling of happiness, in that feeling of prolonged joy. It takes a while. That's why I'm talking about floating. That's my favorite word, is float. If you learn how to float, then you are able to stay in that vibration, right? If you stay right there and you float along, it's effortless. It feels effortless. When I do my handstands, they're scary sometimes because when you hold yourself up upside down, you're not heavy anymore. And it's a scary feeling because it's like, wait a minute. I felt my body all the way up, and now that I'm straight up and down, I don't feel anything. I feel weightless. It's weird. And it'll cause you to get scared because wait a minute, where did my weight go? But that is so much like life. And when you float, it's effortless. There is no weight. When you're doing handstands and you're balancing, it's effortless. There is no weight. So there truly is easy if and when you can ever get there. And I remember Tabitha Brown. I don't know if you know who Tabitha Brown is. She's an actress, and she went viral for her carrot hot dog because she's vegan, and she's an actress, and she's got a lot of stuff. Used to be in Target before we had the whole Target fiasco. But she's gone viral for a lot of different things since then, and they call her Auntie Tab. She was on Lewis's show. I can't think of Lewis's last name right now. But she talked about how she knew that she had made it. And she was talking about her husband used to be like, she used to go to her husband. She's like, ooh, baby, I know this is it. I know this is it. Like, this is going to be the acting job. I know this audition is going to be the one for me. Ooh, I know I can feel it, baby. This is it. And she said as soon as she got to the place where she wanted to be, she said to her husband, he said, you know, you're different now. She said, well, how so? He said, well, you used to be so excited about what's about to come. She said, oh, she said, no, that means my flesh was excited. But now that my soul and my flesh are in alignment, now I'm just at peace. Because now everything is in alignment. I don't have to get excited about it. I'm just in flow. So now I'm just floating. And so I resonated with that a lot because I do think that's how the journey is supposed to be. When you're out of alignment, you may be really excited over here, and your soul and your spirit's like, wait a minute, until we finally get into that alignment, and then everything just flows. So yeah, it's good. It's a good place to be. All right, let's read this chat. I'm back. I was gonna. Oh, okay. Nevaeh, try this for me. I was just watching sea salt. Drink sea salt water. either pink Himalayan sea salt or sea salt, not iodized salt though. Mix them up and drink that, and it should get rid of your headache. But it don't have to be really, really salty. Not like really, really salty, but yeah. Because you are probably missing some salt. So try that. Unless you want to drink some pickle juice. Okay. Robert, are you going to meet Miss Smiles? Thank you, guys. Yeah, so try the sea salt and water. Cause I always tell people to drink more water, but I was just looking at something and we talked about the sea salts. So slip don't neglect the sea salt in your water as you're drinking, and that should help to get rid of your headache. Yeah, should be almost kind of like instant. Almost. I don't know how much salt to put in it, so that part. But yeah, sea salt water. And what does he say? That Robert is just hiding Bennett. Okay. Okay. By the way, I want to say thank you to all of my moderators this evening. I believe I did see Misfit briefly. Nevaeh is here and Robert is here. So thank you so much for what you do, and thank you for contributing and helping our live streams. We appreciate all that you do, and this could not run as well as it does without you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. That's good. Thank you. See salt added to what sounds like. Ooh, yes. Yes. Yeah. That's a good observance, Vital. Absolutely. I really want another pickle, but I also don't. Just because. It's so loud. Okay. Because a part of me wants the pickle. You know, when you eat pickles, I be wanting a sandwich. I've been really good, by the way. Just so we're clear, the 30 days no sugar. Now, that was not anything that I asked you all to do with me. That is something that I did on my own. And the amount of clarity that I've gotten with the no sugar is very, very powerful. Also, the fact that for a long time I was telling people that I was doing no dairy because dairy would make me extremely congested. I would get very nasally. Like if you've ever seen me on the live streams when I was in South Carolina, cheesecake was delicious to me, but right after I had the cheesecake, I would be can't breathe, congested, coughing, and blowing my nose and all that stuff. But what I'm realizing now with the no sugar, I've done dairy several times and have had no problems at all. So I do think it's more so of the sugar than it actually is the dairy. And so you may want to test that, Vital, because I thought so too. But I've had plenty of. I had cheese tonight. I had like a cheese pasta type something, and I had. And it used to be sour cream and cream cheese were my biggest problem childs. I haven't had anything, and I've had cheese and dairy not every day, but a lot. Like even the snacks that I've had, right? Every snack I've had, usually outside of the veggie straws, I finished them today. I think I kind of like them, by the way. I was a little hesitant on them first, but I ate them all today, and I was like, oh, I'm out of veggie straws. I kind of like them. So I've noticed I had the The ranch chips, right? The ranch chips have milk in them, though. The Cheetos I eat, right? The Cheetos got right milk in it. All these have milk type products in them. Maybe not physical milk, but something to that effect. Is he allergic? So I am kind of allergic to SPF, which I think is interesting, but it also makes sense because SPF would be a skin protectant from the sun, and I'm very much in my nature girly era, and so I don't need anything to protect me from the sun. Me and the sun are cool. We are oh so good. He's like, listen, don't try to shield me from nothing. I need my sun. And so I used to break out really bad with anything with SPF in it. So I stopped doing that, and I noticed I feel so much better. My skin is good. Like, I get a little darker, and then I get lighter, and then I get darker, and then I get lighter, and we're okay. As a baby, I used to put the bottom. Okay, let's see. I had to get 2 bottles of IV. 2 bottles of IV because of dairy? Interesting. Well, I just, yeah. So for me, the no sugar created the problems that I was experiencing. And so what I think is interesting is that, like, when people say that they're allergic, like Nevaeh just said, allergic, and you'll go outside and you'll be like, oh, I'm allergic to the pollen in the trees and stuff. It's like, probably not, though. Probably something that you ate that is not in agreement, but because you ate that and you didn't think about that after the fact, that is probably causing the irritation within your body. So now you are allergic to the trees. So it's almost like your allergy is a symptom of a deeper problem. So if you find the problem, the deeper problem, then you won't have to get the medicine for the temporary solution. You know, it's just fascinating. I love this life. You said I'm allergic. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. But yeah, so that's what I found on my journey. So if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time, however, is 1:08 a.m. So we are just after 1 a.m. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And help us get to our goal of 6,000 subscribers. We are currently sitting at 5,210. So we only need 790 more people to join us on our journey. We are discussing, have you experienced joy in the chat? So double tap the screen to like the live and then let us know, have you experienced joy? We are sitting at 30 votes. 67% say yes, 10% say no, and 23% say they don't know. So what joy currently is, joy is a extended period of happiness over time. So if you've ever felt happy, that's like a moment or maybe an event. And joy is an internal feeling that you feel for an extended period of time or a prolonged period of time. So much so that it changes your vibration, it changes your outlook on life. The more joyful you are, the more the more positive you become, and then the more things start to work out in your favor. And it takes a while for us to get there. However, it can be done. So let us know. What you hiding over there, Nevaeh? As a child, they kept forcing me, and I would get so sick. They finally diagnosed me. Okay, thank heaven I was not. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Understandable. Interesting. Our bodies are very interesting. The more alkaline our bodies are, the more disease-free we become. I've known people who have like cured their eyesight. You know, it's just interesting because everything is curable. Everything. There are no diseases in this world that cannot be cured. It just may be in the area that we're in, um, we may not know how to heal it. But everything is curable. I truly believe that God gave us everything that we needed here. Yep. So let us know. Oh, it's 111. I love it. I love it. Let us know who you are and where you're from in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Don't forget to double tap the screen, double tap, and like the live. And yeah, and let us know if you have any comments or questions. We are currently coming upon our 30-day self-love September series. We would love for you to join us. It's going to be every night here on this live. It'll only be about 15 or 20 minutes on the beginning of the live stream, and then we'll go on to something else because I don't want to keep it for the entire live stream, but I do want to acknowledge it. And then on our, if you get VIP will be a weekly where we'll get on Zoom and we'll discuss a little bit more further in detail, and I'll give you an extra we'll have discussions on questions and answers, and we'll dive a little bit deeper. If you click on the description, you will see the link for that. It is $30. It is $1 a day, and so once a week we will get on Zoom and we'll discuss it in further detail. So I'm really looking forward to that because it allows me to really get to experience your energy and talk with you on a deeper level, and then just kind of help you out with some things that you may be dealing with. Okay, I have a friend that is allergic to. Oh, okay. Okay. A lot of the things that we are allergic to can be hereditary, which means hereditary usually breaks down to the fact that generational, you eat the same thing. Like your family eats the same thing over and over again, and so that's where that develops. She can eat fish. Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mm-mm. Okay. Any questions? Any comments? We have the homework, which is our current homework, is the Game of Life and How to Play. It's the book. I'm going to read it to you every night anyway. However, if you want to go a little faster, if you want to read ahead, you are more than welcome to. It's a free book. You can get it on YouTube. You can just type in the Game of Life and How to Play it on YouTube and listen to it. Or you can download it as a PDF and read it. It's really good for affirmations. It's really good for calling things that you want into your life. It is less than 100 pages, so it's a very quick read. And also, we are always doing mirror work. So that will always, always, always be the homework, is mirror work. And for 1 minute every single day, I just want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And see how it changes your life. I did it today. And when I say this to you all, I do them because I do this every day with you all, but I don't always time myself for a minute. And I promise you, a minute goes by very, very fast. So just time yourself for 1 minute and look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And see what happens for you. You may feel weird, you may feel awkward, you may feel angry, you may actually get sad, you may get emotional. All these are good signs. That means it's working. It's working, it's working, it's working. The self-love that we do for ourselves will internally grow towards bigger and better things for us in the long run. And so by doing the little small details, they compound so much over time. And even just telling yourself I love you in the mirror for 1 minute every single day, you will see how amazing your life will unfold for you. Okay? Good night, Garth. Joy down in my heart. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right. So this is where I'm going to love you and leave you. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. 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 Oh, I love you so much. Okay. Don't forget to do your homework.